Alright, boys and girls, what is going on? It was a week after I uploaded that video. The fuel pump actually got here pretty damn quick. I'll show you what it's looking like. I've never installed it, so HELLCAT fuel pump module. I'm hoping everything's plug and play. I have no idea what the fuck. I don't even know what I'm looking at, honestly. I couldn't even tell you. Oh god. Oh god, they gotta ground stuff? I didn't know that. I thought it was just okay. I don't think I'll record this process because I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm probably just gonna most likely end up going for help for this, but I went to HHP Performance. That's what it was. Yeah, I guess also we ran into another issue that lightens their Hellraiser pulleys or whatever. You're not supposed to use a Gates serpentine belt, which I used. So I ordered another belt. So we're gonna be waiting on that which is tomorrow. The belt's coming tomorrow for it, and I guess it's too much tension for the upper pulley. So kind of stupid if you ask me, but yeah, I got the fuel pump here. Tomorrow we'll get the belt on. That should be pretty quick and easy. I honestly didn't think it was gonna be a kit like this. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing then. That looks like a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah, we'll get the fuel pump in. Alrighty, so, let's see here. I know, it looks like a whole thing. So this was the original thing. It was held up by a push pin here. Obviously, with these swaps, everything's still dangling. And you got some loose wires here for my taillights. It's whatever. I don't even know. But anyway, so this is the original one that was hanging there. I had to disconnect because this has two plugins. I had to disconnect. This is the original one that was in that one. So I had to plug it into that, and it's a Y connector. So then, I'm not too sure what I am doing exactly, because obviously these ones are labeled pump 2, pump 1. It didn't come with instructions, so I'm kind of just winging it. So, and then this runs up to the fuel pump, so that's got to get routed through the seats into the fuel pump tank, or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm gonna have to find another spot to mount this one. So yeah, as you can see, they have their own module. So that's pump 2. This one's pump 1. And I got everything grounded already. It says ground on it. I don't know what this one is though. I guess I'll figure that out, but I don't know if it's supposed to be used or not, or what. I tried looking at the website and see if they had instructions, but they didn't. So it says BAT plus. I wonder if that's just the power. It must be the power. Yeah, actually. And this probably just dangles somewhere. Yeah, that makes sense. BAT plus, positive. So yeah. I just don't know what this plugin is for exactly, because when you here, I'll try and see here. Never even seen that. I don't see anything in the fuses, but it definitely looks like something that gets plugged into the fuses. I'm not too sure on what the purpose of this wire is. I'm going to secure everything so everything's not just flopping and stuff. But we have the pump 1, or that's pump 2, and pump 1 all together. So we have to route it out to the, it's got me sitting in the trunk. Yeah, you're going to want to take the seats down because it's easier to feed through, because then it just drop right down. As you can see the spacing right here. I'll show what it looks like on the other side once I get over there, but you just got to follow these wires going through and then just route it over to the fuel pump, which is over there on the driver's side. So I'll pick off where I left off once I get it through over there and show you what it's looking like. And I'll get all this hot mess secured with some zip ties or something. Alright, so Got everything somewhat secured. Still a little sloppy, but got it all ran up on the side. Just so the power can transfer from this to this and then work its way down. So I don't think that has to do with anything because it shows a securement, which I'm probably just gonna let it dangle because it's already pretty snug, and I could probably put one more zip tie right here just so nothing really happens to it. Got it all routed with the factory OEM stuff, and it's coming through on this side. So we just gotta route it over here and whatever and so forth. Then, so we have to, which is nice, this is a perfect length for everything. Pretty much gotta get this ring off, and once that ring's off, get this unplugged here, and this should all pop right out. All right, so you gotta bang on this thing quite a bit. Try like multiple angles. You can hit like in this lip, this lip, this lip. Any of those will do just to get this thing off, because it is a pain to get off. As you can see, bang the shit out of it. So I would recommend using a rubber mallet and use a flat head that has a big head on it. You could even go a little bit bigger. A big head, yeah. Yeah, use a bigger head on that, and should pop right off. And then once you get it, it just comes up, and this just shot up. So now it's time to get the thing out, actually, which dealing with fuel. But as you can see, I have like a quarter of a tank in here, and there's still a lot of fuel. So also recommend do not have a full tank when you do this as well, because you're gonna overflow. I had that happen to me last time, and it sucked. And it got all over, really. So yeah, I'll get this out. It comes out piece by piece. This is all connected, and you want to disconnect that hose right there. So yeah, you want to lift this clip up, and it disconnects that. I'm not too familiar with the fuel pump stuff, so I know you got to take the sensor off, or the level, so you can tell how much fuel you have in there. So alrighty, just to give you guys like, so you guys know what you're doing. So there's this black tube, which comes from the other side over there, and I believe this is the main one. So pretty much you see this little indentation right there. There's that. You want this clip right here. You want to take that out of the flat head. Just pull on the sides with your fingers, and then get a flat head to just get right underneath there and pull out. And then you'll be all good with that. And then just be careful when taking it out. With that main one with the clip is on this one. You just got to push it off once you get that clip off. Comes off fairly easy. And then this right here, a little snapping right here, that's just for that's just to hold that black tube in place to keep it flowing through the pump. The thing's obviously, your fuel pump's obviously going to be filled with gas, so take it out slowly, lean it over, and it'll spill back in. You could even, once you get it like to the comfort zone of just dumping it in, you can do that. Just keep your fuel all in there, and then just wipe up whatever you got with a rag of some sort. So this is the fuel pump. We have to take, let's see, we have to take this sensor off, which I'll try and figure out off camera, and then get everything transferred to this one. But yeah, yeah, it was actually pretty easy doing this stuff. You just kind of gotta watch what you're doing. I will record again once I get this sensor off and transfer it over. It came with these long torque, they're not torques, but whatever, long bolts. I'm not 100% sure where they go on this. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, so far everything's going very smoothly. On the instructions thing, not the instructions, but on the installation, like when you look on the website, it says it's gonna take 3 hours. I'm probably about an hour in, half hour in, trying to just, yeah, about 45 minutes. It's just the time consuming part of taking everything out of here and getting everything connected. But yeah, get to it once I get the other pump in there. So I kind of messed up, and I had to re-terminate this. I pulled the metal piece out of this, so I had to just redo it. So that's connected to the sensor, which is, oh lordy, so much going on right now. So the sensor is already soldered on there. That was from last time. And you just wire it to these two pieces that are on this. And then we have to get the sensor mounted and slid onto here, which looks like you have to take these two Allen sets out, because this looks like a plate adapter of some sort, and it slides onto that, and that should be it. So I'll show that. Let's see. I thought it was both screws, but it's just one screw. I'm assuming that's what bolts that in. Slide it on over here. And then you just bolt her back into place here. No, I wasn't in camera. So once you slide that on, you can get it right up on here and then bolt her down where that little hole is, and you're all good to go. Alright, so now that we got the sensor and everything on nice and tight, also I'm assuming, I think I recorded it, but the sensor is pretty much from that one. You have to take it from your old OEM one. Strip it with some wire strippers and then crimp it on with the connectors, and then this is pretty much the setup. It looks like a lot, like I have no clue what I had no clue what I was doing, but just looking at it and observing it, you kind of see what's going on here. So that main fuel line right there is connecting to this, because obviously it has the lip. Once you get it over the lip, that white plastic piece snaps on, and then I'm assuming, because of looking at it, there was nowhere to really see where that return line is from the other side. I'm assuming you just feed it right into here, because that's the only spot where it looks like common sense, you know. If it's going in installed that way, lip, return line, and it's literally like that on there as well. So, and if you're doing a dual fuel pump, make sure you keep your O-rings all intact. I didn't have the issue of them popping out, so just a fair warning if you're ever doing a dual fuel pump. Like I said, if I can do it, you can do it, because this is easy stuff. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record myself putting the fuel pump in. Let's try it. Get the sensor in first. So they get the sensor in, feed that in. It's hard to do with one hand. Pretty much get that in there. So you want to connect the main line right here, which is the one on the left right there. It's probably hard to see. And the one on the right goes into that return line. I'm going to do this with both my hands. I'll record it once I have it connected, and I'll pull it out so you can see what it looks like. All right, as you can see, so you get that main line snapped in, push the white tab in. It did snap. It probably looks like it's not seated, but it did snap in. Then you want to get the return line into that hole, and then you're pretty much set in stone.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Okay, Siri, thank you. And then you just want to,
That's what I thought.
okay, you want to get these holes lined up with that one, with all those four. There's 4 bolts you got to take off, which I didn't record actually, which I was kind of just jumping the gun. I'm assuming that's what these long ones are for. Now it makes sense. Just because you got to hold that cap down and everything. I'm sure you can get the cap aligned, so this keeps them in place while you get the original 4 bolts in. And then once you get those in, it's kind of just plug and play, and then I'll give you guys a start up. I could show you once I guess I'll do a little before and after as well once I get these on. So yeah. Right, so we got it all connected. The most pain in the ass, I won't lie, is the O-rings. You have to be careful when you're putting these threads in to get the O-rings. Once you feel one catch, you use these long ones to help it keep it just attached. But then you like sink it in, and then you just slowly move the big bolt around and mess around and get each one in. Once you feel it catch, believe in that. And use a flash, like a nice bright flashlight, because you can see through the holes and see if the seals are still in there. So make sure you keep those seals in place. We got everything hooked up. I guess I gotta, oh yeah, I also gotta get this ring back on. Once this ring's back on, or I should try and give it a start. Yeah, we're gonna give it a little start quick. Turns over, we're all good. I hope I didn't mess anything up. I guess we'll see. Yes, sir. So we are all situated. I am officially a mechanic. I'm just kidding. But yep, we got her going. She's up and running. So that's the fuel pump process for you. Kind of a pain in the ass, but we got her down. Alright, so we got the black belt on. We had to do that black belt because apparently this belt is too much tension for this upper pulley. So it was a little nerve-wracking doing that because last time I had my buddy, when we did the upper pulley, he put it on, but I helped underneath guide it onto the crank. But the wife over here with their small little fingers was able to reach up in there and get it. So first time getting her hands dirty like that. Fire. But we got that going, so now we're gonna be going for. But now we're gonna be waiting for my buddy. He's coming over. I just wanted to get it idling and running to see if we did it right. So now that that's situated, we're gonna go do the tones. We're gonna go do the tunes, and hopefully we can go full throttle because we couldn't. Because of the fuel pump that was lacking, which is this. Yeah, this is my third fuel pump. Yeah, whatever.
Money! That's all it wants.
But she's mad because I'm putting money into it. I was supposed to pay her car off, but I've been investing into my car. So yeah.
I don't ask for shit.
Yeah, but she's.
Oh, she's worth it. I'm not.
I didn't say that. Look at the belt. Can you hear? Take this. Look at the belt. I'm gonna give it a little rev. Everything's functioning.
They open when you do that.
What does?
I didn't know that.
What opens?
Well, they don't open, but like, hold on. Can we do it again?
I'll watch the video.
Here,
What do you mean they're spreading? Did we do something wrong? Do a baby revs. Oh, yeah, it's because it's grabbing tension and it's helping spin the crank. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just waiting on my buddy, like I said, and then we'll be tuning it. So we could not tune the vehicle because we had a little issue with the fuel pump, about something about the tables or something from HHP that we didn't have, so we didn't punch that stuff in. So we went back to the gas station, topped up off on gas, and then same issue. I only could go half throttle, and then it just stopped on me. So now that we ran into that issue, we're waiting on HHP to get back, which is the weekend, so it's kind of a whole thing. And then on top of that, I kind of got stuff going on with my car already, so already some issues going.
It's going to be a bad angle.
I don't care what I look like on YouTube. No, I don't care. But, yeah, that's pretty much our issue right now, so stay tuned.